Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, and welcome to GBA Week 6. I've been gone all weekend. This is going to go mega late on Sunday. I doubt recap's going to be up anytime soon this week. I just got home. I went to a concert. Irrelevant. I'm going up against the San Jose Sharpedos, the power rank number 2 team in the league this past week. And I got Victini, Greninja, Cresselia, Landorus-T, Klefki, and Cabalion. If you check out Chomp's channel below, that'd be fantastic. He's got great stuff. I implore you all to do so. And he's got Kyurem, Black Arcanine, Latias, Swampert, Starmie, and Ferrothorn. So he kind of brought stuff that I was expecting. I kind of built my team around. Obviously, I built my team around what I thought he was going to bring. So I didn't see a Ferrothorn coming at all. It was Victini, actually. I kind of thought he was going to leave with Swampert. He's just going to switch out and go to Arcanine. I didn't want to risk him not doing that. And I guess if he went Arcanine, it's probably going to be defensive anyway. So I go into Blue Flare. Or I use Blue Flare as he goes to Arcanine. I honestly didn't see him using Will-O-Wisp here. I really thought he was going to use just like a I don't know. I didn't see Will-O-Wisp. But in hindsight, it was probably the best move he could have made. And unfortunately, now cripples Landorus, which I had offensive. If it was meant to be a support Landorus, this could have been a lot different. But he goes into Swampert. I'm just going to U-turn now. I kind of figured he was going to go into Swampert anyway. And with that huge crit, I do like 30 damage, which is nothing. So I go to Greninja now because I have the Grass Knot, and I think the fact I went to him kind of made him suspicious, so I probably shouldn't have used it, but I couldn't afford. Actually, there I could have afforded not to. I do go for a Grass Knot there. And, yeah, it's going to do, it's not going to do a lot to him. Iron Barb, I didn't know Iron Barb worked on Grass Knots, the more you know. I do have Hidden Bar of Fire just for Greninja, and I really thought I was going to take him out. I thought he was dead, and that was it. He lives on 6. And then get Thunder Wave off. So, unfortunately, I don't get the damage roll I was looking for. Max special attack. I really thought I thought I was gonna take him out. I did. I do go for Dark Pulse, so I am able to take out his Ferrothorn, but I am paralyzed, which is really unfortunate. However, he opts now to go into his Latias, and he goes for Dragon Pulse. And I'm like, I can live this. Hit with Dark Pulse, do a shitload of damage. He gets a crit, and I get parried on the same turn. He gets a crit and I get parried on the same turn, and it's just ridiculous. But luckily I do have Cresselia. He actually goes for Hidden Power. I kind of have a Hidden Power Dark at first, but no. And he goes for a Calm Mind, and I actually decided, I'm going to go for a Calm Mind as well. We're gonna do this. It's going to happen. It's going to be a thing, and everyone's going to be pleased at this Calm Mind war between Cresselia and Latias that we had. So we because honestly, I actually went to Atlantic City with my opponent this weekend, and so we battled at his house before we went. So I'm sitting in his kitchen. We're doing this? Are we actually going to do this? And he's like, yeah, I guess we're doing this. And I'm like, which one of us is going to cave first? Because I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. If one of us caves with a crit, we win. He goes for a Calm Mind again, and I think I'm at, I don't want to get a +6. But we go for just keep Calm Minding and Calm Minding. Like, if I can get a crit Ice Beam, he's weak to it. Or even a freeze. That would be dope if I can get a freeze off. But he goes for Dragon Pulse on the same exact turn that I go for an Ice Beam. So we're thinking alike. And I wish I had leftovers. I actually had Rocky Helmet for Kyurem Black. And I'm like, if Kyurem Black's going to do damage to me, I wanted it. I thought he was going to bring Scarf Kyurem Black, and I wanted him to be able to do damage. Like I wanted to be able to do damage to the Kyurem Black. I wanted to be able to hit it with Rocky Helmet if it was Scarf and just whittle that thing down. And but I should have gone for a Moonlight here. I just wanted to get as much damage as possible. I thought maybe I can get a crit. Moonlight would have been safer, I think. But in the end, I don't really know if it made. I mean, it probably did. But he probably would have just gone for Recover anyway, and we would have just. I guess I would have been ahead a little bit, but I don't think it would have sped anything up. I think he would have recovered in response to me going for a Moonlight after, Like, look about it, I really thought he was going to switch out here. I honestly have no idea why he stayed in. I could just take him out of the Iron Head. I thought he was going to switch out. I don't know why he would stay in. I have no idea why that happened. He thought he was faster. I don't know, but I definitely take him out of an Iron Head. I even thought about running X-Scissor for a little while in Cabalion, but I opted not to. I just go for an Iron Head to take out Latios, and I was like, yeah, we'll take that out. Cabalion take out a Pokemon, Greninja take out a Pokemon, and we're kind of not in a terrible situation right now. We aren't. So he goes into Spaghetti, which is Arcanine, and he doesn't have Intimidate, which is solid. I go for a sub. I thought he was going to Will-O-Wisp me, but I unfortunately already used sub once. I think if I went for the Iron Head on Latias instead of a sub, I could have subbed up on Arcanine while he got a Will-O-Wisp up. I could have got a Swords Band, then we could have been in fucking business. Unfortunately, I made the misplay with the substitute. I just didn't think he would stay in, but going to Greninja is just as death fodder. I just want to get a solid switch in, and flare blitzes. This Greninja was actually built. It had hidden power. It had Rock Slide on it in case he brought Mega Turtle to Y. So it was kind of built to take out his team. It had all these moves. It had Dark Pulse, Hidden Power Fire, Grass Snot, and Rock Slide. So I figured Rock Slide could take out, you know, Turtle Y and then do significant damage to Arcanine even if I have Intimidate. But I go for another U-turn. I figure he's just going to go back into Swampert, and I haven't seen an item on it. I'm thinking he's probably Assault Vest. So I go to Victini, and I was really hoping he would not think I had, because I already showed Grass, or actually he saw Grass Knot, doesn't make a difference. Energy, I mean he saw Energy Ball, doesn't make a fucking difference. But he goes on Arcanine now, and I'm like, I just don't really know what he can do. I mean, maybe he wants to, I don't know, but I'm going to switch out. I'm not going to mess with this. And go into Landorus actually, and get Intimidated off, so it's nice. So no matter what he's gonna do to me, he's gonna be at -1. He goes for the Crunch, which is it was a great. I didn't even think he would have Crunch and Arcanine, but he had it for Victini, which is fantastic. The good news is he's gonna switch out, and he's just gonna go right into Swampert, and that's good. It's gonna be good news. I'm gonna actually go for an Earthquake, and so close. Now, I'm like, okay, he's Assault Vest, I'm just going to whittle him down, but he goes for a Rest, and I was like, no! I really thought he was Assault Vest. I just, the whole time, like Assault Vest, Resto, Chesto, Swampert, just with a burn Landorus, would just the undoing of me. But I want to keep the Landorus for Intimidate, so I go into Klefki now, and he's going to predict that beautifully, and then go for Earthquake. That's fine, I can live this, get a Reflect Up, now we're in business, and he crits me again. If I can get that Reflect Up, I could have done some significant damage to Victini, because I wouldn't be worried about dying to really anything. But so now he's just going to go back in with Spaghetti. And I go for a Glaciate, actually. I kind of thought he was going to go into Latias this time. Or, not Latias. I thought he was going to go into Kieran Black on my Grass Knot. I just wanted to slow it down in case of the Scarf, but he didn't, and that's what happens there. And I'm going to U-turn out, and I now know, I'm like, he's probably going to Crunch me. I still have Cobalion left. We still have a win condition if his Kyurem's not Scarf. His Kyurem's probably Scarf, but if it's not, we have a win condition. He goes for the Crunch, which is going to boost my attack, and now we're in business, and I once again, and I mean, this is where we are. I'm like, okay, I can probably take him out. I don't know if I can take him out with +1 signature. I can come damn close, though. I just go for something. He's going to switch, but he just does not switch out, and I don't know what it is about Cobalion. He's not threatened by it, but I can just do, if I went for a Sacred Sword there, I mean, I guess he gets some Ray Cool damage, but I don't know, man. I guess he just kept predicting me to use Sub, and it just worked out for him, so. I go for Sacred Sword, and I get him down to, like, fucking, 4 again. So, RNG not on my side today at all. The crits and the para, and the living at, 4 or 2. And I didn't get a kill because Arcanine killed himself with recoil, so. Going to Landorus-T, and I realize now, you know, I'm probably done. He's got Pert left, I'm just going to put as much damage as I can with this thing. And I'm just going to go for Earthquake and maybe get crit again. I got one crit with a U-turn, it does 6 damage. He goes to Ice Punch to take me out. Here, I played it way too nuts. I've been playing safe all game. I can maybe catch him on a switch and a cure him, get up a big blue flare, and he's going to, he just doesn't switch out. I guess he just wasn't, I don't know. And I thought now for sure this time, he's going to switch out, and he doesn't. So, unfortunately, I could have been a 2-0 with a 3-0, but I don't know. I don't think I played poorly. I just think he played better than me, and he got some help with the RNG and the crits. But I just think he played better than me. Either way, though, we are 3-3 out of 6 games, which is much better than the 1-5 we were last year's. But rate, comment, sub if you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.